Alright. Black screen. I'll probably edit this. I don't know. So this was weird. Part of the reason I might not edit the black screen, the demo didn't start playing. I had to like relaunch this several times, and the demo just didn't start playing in the back. It was weird. I don't know what was happening. I fucked up the game somehow. It's episode 3, Inferno.
So why are we doing this one?
A notorious.
Or am I supposed to find out?
Why? Why not?
I don't know if it had some connection with the level. Where we are in Doom 2016.
No, we're just playing them because. Just because. There's no special reason. You get to watch me shoot these cacodemons with a pistol for a very long time.
What a good weapon against cacodemons.
Yeah, damn you, Sandy Petersen, for making this level like this.
Go back to writing Call of Cthulhu, you guy.
You putz.
Sorry if this gets famous. We love you, Sandy Petersen.
Hope you're doing well, Sandy. I do like that bridge that falls away as you run over it. That's cool.
That's very cool.
I mean, this level's cool. This episode's cool. It's not my favorite. It's
Ultimate Doom, Original Doom?
Yeah.
Or not? Okay.
I mean, it's got some changes here and there, but, like, it's like the same.
It's Final Doom I'm thinking of that has its own campaign.
Yeah. Final Doom's different. Now we're just recovering stuff that we talked about in the first 1993 Doom video.
Did we literally already talk about
Yeah,
this?
we were literally already talking about
God
Final
damn
Doom
it.
and stuff. Yeah, no. This is my fault for having waited so long between videos. It's like we're just going to be covering the same stuff because in the second episode of the Doom 2016 LP, I was like, this tight hallway reminds me of E3M1. See? Doesn't it remind you of that
Sure
as
does.
well? That tight-ass hallway?
The Pinky Demon reveal, very familiar.
Well, yeah, there's that too. There's Pinky Demons in this game already. Don't try to be clever.
Alright, see, this is why I'm confused. Like, I feel this level...
There's no connection.
And the level we just watched has a connection.
Yeah, we just did Mars Surface too.
I'm trying to leave that mind space. I'm trying.
That's fine.
Leave!
And teleporter exit, I guess. That's what that's supposed to be. I don't know. Things
So
start getting abstract.
Are you going to play through the entirety of Inferno in this video?
Yep, that's why it's an hour and 5 minutes long.
Let's go.
God,
I love Original Doom. What a tight little gameplay package. You can just burn through. You can just play an episode because the levels are really short.
Yep.
You're like, that was a good Doom experience. And I have some more to go.
Yeah, the loop is pretty short and self-contained, right? Like, levels are, I mean, if you're speed running, whatever, they're anywhere from like 2 minutes to 10 minutes long. They're pretty bite-sized, but they're still, they still have enough substance to them that they're not like boring. They each sort of have their own flavor to them. And that's really enjoyable about this game. And then, yeah, it's like 9 levels. I mean, 8 if you skip the secret level. So, you're done in about an hour. And then if you want to do some more, you can. Although, I ran into this problem where, because I want to pretend that I'm good at this game, I always do practice runs before I actually do recording. And this one is just longer than the other episodes. It's the one that I'm the least familiar with, including Thy Flesh Consumed. I'm more familiar with episode 4 than episode 3. Just because I'm a masochist, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, what the fuck's wrong with you?
That episode's pretty fucking hard. But episode 3, I don't know. It's just not my favorite. It's we were talking earlier about in the last video we did, which was Surface 2, about how I'm like a contrarian and like a hipster. I always play devil's advocate. And that was true for a time with this game, where I was like, episode 3 is like good. And it's not. I mean, I love you, Sandy Petersen. He did basically every map in this level. I think. If I'm wrong, I'll edit it in. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he did all the levels in this episode, and it's like some are hit and some are miss. Sandy Petersen, I think he does better when you give him something kind of more abstract, like this level, which is it's kind of built on a weird concept. But there's a couple levels later on that are literally just like big sprawling D&D dungeons, and it's like it's a big slog when you get to those levels.
When you finish the level, it's like, I just played a whole campaign.
Kind of, yeah. Some of them are so big, and it's like, why is there so much detail in this map? Oh, there's a little arrow in the auto map. Oh,
yo!
There's a little secret. Thanks for that one, Sandy. Like I said, I like it when he's creative like that. That's good level design, baby. Kinda silly, but memorable. Oh, another thing about me doing practice runs. This video in particular, again, possibly, I'm not trying to blame it on my unfamiliarity with this episode, but it's definitely a contributing factor. So many things went wrong in this recording. Like, not wrong, but just like me stepping on that ledge and lowering this platform for all these lost souls never happened to me in my practice runs. And then I accidentally fucked up in the recording. I'm like, oh shit, I have to deal with these lost souls now. I wasn't ready, and then I took a bunch of damage. Not to break the illusion, I'm very good at this game. And yeah. Now we've run out of things to talk about. It's Doom. I was watching back some of the older videos that we had done, and yeah, there's just nothing to say with Ultimate Doom. Not as like a criticism, but like I said then, this game really just sort of speaks for itself. Like, the level design is good. There's plenty of traps. There's a lot of scrounging. It's a very fun game to play, but I enter a sort of zen state when I'm playing it, because it's just like, it's very baseline.
It kind of demands your attention.
It does. It's a very demanding game.
It's hard to play Doom passively.
Yeah. Now you get to watch me berserk punch all these lost souls. I don't want to waste ammo.
Oh, I'd be wasting ammo left and right.
I never really did a lot of berserk punching of lost souls before. This was really the first. This, like, the practice runs in this run, like, this session for recording this was sort of like the first time I had done it, and it's actually super efficient. Like, the only problem is that lost souls do a lot of damage, so you run the risk of taking a lot of damage. But it's actually really good for saving ammo, because unless you get really unlucky on the RNG, like, you pretty much one-shot them every time. You have to get a real low roll to not one-shot them. And there I was trying to pick up some health, because I knew there was a soul sphere there, and I was like, well, it's going to put me over 100%. You can't pick up medkits when you're over 100%. And again, lovely Sandy Petersen level design. There's a soul sphere, and then there's 2 medkits behind it. Sandy, I can't pick those up. Why are you doing this?
I feel like, it's a hand.
It is.
I feel like Sandy took some some cues from Gary Gygax.
Oh yeah, for sure. Sandy, yeah. It's the interesting thing about the way that they made this game, having like such limited designers, right, and such clear authorship, is that you do really quickly sort of get the different vibes that different level creators have in mind. And Sandy Petersen definitely has he likes to play tricks on the player. And yeah, of course, there's the hand with the booger on the middle finger. Sandy said.
The dick finger.
Yeah.
Sandy calls it a booger?
Yeah, that's what he referred to it as.
What a freak.
Well,
sorry, Sandy.
Yeah.
You're not a freak.
He's a little freaky. A little bit. Yeah, this is like the most pleasant of these sort of, as I was calling them, D&D dungeon maps, because it's like a big square, and you can kind of go in any direction that you want, and each room has sort of these different resources that you need. Actually, yeah, this map does have a couple keys in it, so yeah, there's like a little bit of that too. And I like this style of level design, but this one is the best because it's the smallest and the most straightforward. It wastes your time the least. Plus the song's pretty good too. Playing dangerously by shooting rockets at lost souls, but I only shot one. It's like, fuck this.
Oh no, I think I remember this level. I fucking hate this level. Oh no.
This level sucks in one reason. There's a death pit that if you fall into, you can't get out of, and it will just kill you. And that kind of sucks. I'm not a huge fan of that. There's a couple levels that do that. I mean, famously, there's Toxin Refinery. I think that E1M3 has that, and that kind of sucks. But like, that one's easy to avoid because you know this one, it's like you could fuck up and step in there and you're gone. But otherwise, yeah. Yeah, this level's, like I said, it's the most tolerable of this type of map.
I don't know, this might not be the level that I truly hate. There's another one that I truly hate.
There's a couple that are really bad. I think I actually know which one you're talking about, and we'll get there. It's, I think, my least favorite map in original Doom. I think I said that about one of the maps in episode 2. And to be fair, I also kind of dislike that map, but man, there's some stinkers in here that have like fun concepts, but are just slogs if you don't know what you're doing. Because again, Sandy Petersen's wanting to trick the player kind of extends to his, I guess you could call it, puzzle design. And there's a couple maps that have some pretty annoying teleporter puzzles in them that are coming up. This one, luckily, it just has some abstract visual design, like water on the ceiling and rotating walls.
And a different, I don't know my music well, a different version of the E1M1.
Oh yeah, the 12-bar blues style. I don't know what you would call it, sequence. I see what you're saying. It does actually, the riff does actually kind of sound like the E1M1 riff a little bit. Well, you know, all those 90s metal riffs sound the same, right?
Yeah, you give them that shit. Alice in Chains, more like Alice in Get Out of My Ears.
Whoa. Coming out swinging.
Swinging harder than the Doom guy in Berserk mode.
I'm just saying, you know, Metallica and Slayer, I mean, those are more 80s, but still, like, you know, they kind of all tonally sound the same. they've got different, you know. I'm not trying to sell the technical prowess short. Just it's just the genre, man. It's like saying dubstep all sounds the same. It's true. Doesn't mean it's bad.
I was watching this interview with Brian Johnson of AC/DC, who's the lead singer, and someone was like, "You have 10 albums that all sound alike," and he said, "No, you're wrong. We have 11 albums that all sound alike."
Yeah. You tell him. If you want blood, you got it.
Oh, shit.
Invulnerability time.
Don't you waste that shit.
Yeah, well, I have to use it to get on this hurt floor because the BFG is back here. And I need the BFG 9000. And also there's a Megasphere. Or a Supercharge, excuse me. Megasphere's not until Doom 2. Yeah. I mean, I kind of wasted the invulnerability. Typically what I do is I don't kill the Baron until I get the invuln. But the Baron was already dead. I already killed him, so... again, the routine that I normally do when I play this game, I fucked it up somehow in this run. I was just... You know what it was? It was a little bit of a time crunch element, because I recorded this yesterday, I think, from the day we're recording it. So... my flow got fucked up because I did a practice run and then I was tired. I was like, I don't want to have to run this again. Then I did it. I fucked up the run. It's okay though. It's fine. I don't care. I am no longer a perfectionist. And I'm just checking to make sure I got everything because it's like, damn, Sandy, why you gotta make these confusing ass dungeon levels?
Can you imagine, like, laying this out on a D&D table and your players just being like, oh, God.
Yeah.
It's a good level name.
Yeah. I will never criticize these level names. House of Pain.
Hell yeah.
Here we go.
House of Leaves? Shut the fuck up,
yeah.
nerd.
House of Pain.
House of Pancakes? Whatever, foodie.
Mouse in the house. I don't know.
This is what happens when you watch Ultimate Doom.
More like the House of the Fall of Usher.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Poe on your ass.
Got something impotent to say.
Oh my god. This guy fucking came out of nowhere. Why is this pinky demon here? I don't... Why... Huh? I just lost 20% health and armor. I was walking around on hurt floor blood. Why does the blood hurt you? I don't know. Demon blood or something.
I like to think in between Twin Peaks seasons 2 and 3, when Dale Cooper got stuck in the Black Lodge the whole time, he's just playing 25 years of Doom levels.
Yeah. Oh, he's definitely stuck in Doom Hell. Although now this year we're at 30 years.
Oh shit.
Technically last year we were at 30 years. This year we're at 30 years of Doom 2. But yeah. It's been a long time. Speaking of 25 years of Doom, there's a Let's Play on YouTube that's much better than this one called Let's Play 25 Years of Doom, where the people that are doing it are going through... they've actually gone through a lot more of the history of id Software than I have. They've done the Commander Keen games and the Wolfenstein games, and they are doing, I believe it's like the top most popular... I don't know if it's like just the one most popular of the year, but they're going year by year and they're doing like each most popular megawatt. It's a really good series. I recommend anybody that's watching this to go watch that stuff because it's really good.
That's pretty cool.
It's very, very good stuff. And they're better at the game than I am. I'm bad.
I feel like when you turn invulnerable, your the game vision turns into like, it's like when you're watching those trashy late night real life murder shows and they're like, they were best friends until they weren't, and then the photo inverts. I feel like that's what this is.
It inverts the black and
Doom
white
guy
levels.
was a weakling in hell until he wasn't.
Exactly. It's true. I mean, it's like literally the visual effect. It is, a little bit eye-searing, but, that's okay.
By 90 standards, it's a fucking amazing.
Oh, yeah. It's great.
Look at them change up these colors. You know how cool this darkness was in the 90s? That shit was scary.
It's just cool now.
It's fucking cool as hell.
I still love the way that this game looks and feels. I like the little lights that are on these stone faces. Like, I like that. I mean, the light source is kind of abstract, but I like the way that it stands out against the shadows. It's cool. I think you can do a lot of really cool things with this engine visually. I mean, it's like very basic. Don't get me wrong, but like memorable. Yeah, this game's great. And we actually are going to get to a point, though, where the invulnerability effect kind of screws me up later in this video. It really pissed me off. But we'll get there. Oh, here's another thing. People always complain, you don't get enough ammo in episode 3. Allow me to be the contrarian I said I no longer was. There's plenty of ammo in this level as long as you know how to play the game. Use your berserk fists on Lost Souls, people. You'll have ammo for days. I'm tripping over shotgun ammo. There's so much of it.
Wait a minute. You said you were no longer contrarian at one point? I don't remember this at all.
I actually didn't say that. I kind of implied it by saying that
I know you're saving your ass so that when you become contrarian later, you can fucking Matt Murdock your way out of it.
I'm saving my ass because I literally don't remember what I said 20 minutes ago when I said it. I'm just pretending that that's what I said because it feels like that's what I said. Oh, Matt Murdock, what a guy. Talk about some 90s edge.
Extremely.
I mean, there's a
whole arc where, what's her name? Who's the Biz love interest? I can't remember her name.
Electra or Karen Page?
Karen Page.
Yeah.
There's a whole arc where Karen Page becomes addicted to heroin.
Oh, yeah,
because it was the 90s.
Mm-hmm. That's the Born Again arc.
Yes.
That everybody loves for some reason. And I was reading the synopsis and I'm like, wow, this sucks.
It's a pretty fun read, but it's one of those things that it's like reading Batman Year One, where it's just like, oh, you mean 50 billion people just copied this after it came out, so it kind of loses its edge.
It was Frank Miller,
It's like
right?
it's like watching everybody parody The Matrix, and it just kind of makes The Matrix lose its edge.
Well, in terms of the character assassination of Karen Page, Frank Miller makes perfect sense. To have written that. Very Frank Miller thing to write.
It was the 90s, so character assassination was acceptable.
Yeah, that's fine. Listen, having your character be a heroin addict that sells out their best friend / lover for a hit, that's just the 90s, baby.
That's the 90s, dog.
It's just what happens. Yeah, it's. I mean, it's, this game especially has that sort of comic book tone. I mean, it's not quite as hard edged. I mean, I say that knowing that it's satanic panic all over it, which not to retread again what we've talked about in previous videos, but it's got that edge without being too mean spirited. This game's pretty juvenile.
Doom Guy's not addicted to heroin.
No, yeah. and it's also not sort of doing the, biting satire of that sort of thing like Duke Nukem was, where it's like, oh, you got the steroids, isn't that funny? Which, I mean, fair enough that Duke Nukem is trying to be a parody of these things, but, like, also he just does them, and that's sort of why he became... It's like he's such a pastiche that he became an icon unto himself of what he was trying to parody.
Yeah. Looking at you, Duke Nukem Forever.
Yeah, exactly. Which, I mean, to be fair, Doom Guy also has kind of entered that era where it's just like, oh, he's so mad, he hates those demons, he's gonna kill them all. Which is, accurate to his character or whatever, but, like...
The difference is Doom Guy has an intentionally 1D personality, right, if not completely empty of personality, where Duke Nukem's just a fucking cornucopia of bullshit from the 90s.
Yeah, exactly. Doom Guy is flavored to just be that. He's just a guy you play as, and you're playing a game about killing demons, so it just matches that he has to be Doom Man, Demon Guy, Kill Demons Guy, which is fine, but it does get played to, I don't know, absurd levels. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this specifically, but it's just like fan reaction to the new games and what Doom Guy has become is definitely entering pastiche levels versus this, which is more blank slate, less obvious in terms of its approach.
When a franchise just keeps going, it's forced to change.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. I appreciate the subtleties of this game because it just gets in the way. Much in the way that story gets in the way, I think too much of a character gets in the way, and Doom Guy is at that level at this point.
Is that what happened to Earthworm Jim? He was just too much of a guy.
I haven't thought about Earthworm Jim ever.
So that's probably what happened to Earthworm Jim, is he was too much of a guy and faded into oblivion.
Earthworm Jim was... Oh, hey, I'm saving because this level sucks. This might be the level you were thinking of. This level's bad. Well, I say it's bad because I'm angry at it. It's not a bad level. It's an okay level. It's just, if you don't know what you're doing, it is kind of a nightmare.
Here we go into the tunnels. Yep. This is the level.
Yeah, so this level, I'm pretty sure it is. This level has a central courtyard that we're actually not going to be going to for a while that is surrounded by 4 teleporter exits. And only one of them will let you leave to a certain location. And you have to do this weird sequence where if you enter the teleporter backwards, not like walking backwards, but like there's a door on the other side of it. If you get around to the door and enter it, it will open up a central, in the courtyard, there's like these 4 rooms, and it'll open up one of the rooms. Anyways, all to say, I appreciate the attempt, but what's going on with this fucking level? It's too much. And then there's this room where if you enter it, those doors don't open from the other side. They only open one way, and so you have to hit this switch to open them. It's very annoying if you just walk into this room because you get swarmed and then you can't get out. Sandy, stop tricking your players. It's not nice. I mean, I know you can save in this game, so it's not that big of a deal. I do like this door, though. That's probably my favorite part of this level, is that, like, weird zigzag teeth pattern door. Very cool.
About to be eaten and digested by this god-awful level.
There's some, like, okay, these doors are cool. At least they're not just, like, regular-ass boring doors. I don't know what I usually do to kill these Lost Souls, but I just ran in here and started blasting with the shotgun. I'm like, this doesn't feel right. Maybe I use the plasma rifle. I don't know what my plan is, but I'm like, this is annoying. Room's annoying. I hate episode 3. I'm so mad.
Revenge of the Inferno.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't call it Inferno for nothing. It burns.
And this episode is like a meal of Taco Bell, or at least the aftermath of it.
God, you're so funny. I've never heard that joke in my life.
Canceled before we even started.
I was watching a Don Rickles interview, and he made a very similar joke, and I'm not even joking. Which
Don
was weird.
Pickles.
It was weird because, I expect so much more of Don Rickles than a tacos make you shit joke. I like Don Rickles. It has nothing to do with Doom, but I just wanted to say that because, I like him. Oh, and that room that you get sent to with the teleporter. I mean, this is the same teleporter that sends you there as the courtyard one. The doors don't open from the other side. It was very annoying. It was like they're one-way doors, which means if you go the wrong way, you have to go back to the teleporter. I mean, I get that they're one way so that you have to enter that room through the teleporter. I understand the design, okay? I get it. I just don't like it. There's a difference between thinking it's bad and should be done differently and just not having fun with it. I think you could do it and maybe work it out in a way that doesn't suck. But, this game's 30 years old. We're kind of past that point.
Yeah, Don Rickles.
Yeah, Sandy Don Rickles Petersen.
Oh, Christ.
Now you get to watch me.
Teleport.
Yeah. So the
Shit.
teleporter one that you have to go to leave is the one that's flashing. So you gotta go to this one, but then it takes you back to this room. Somehow I missed this guy, and I missed him then, and I'm missing him now. I can't hit my damn shots. And then I'm like, okay, which of these teleporters do I have to go to open these doors? And spoiler alert, the one that you need to get... First of all, there's one that has a key in it. It's not a key for progression. It's literally just a key for a secret. I could leave the level at this point, and I'm choosing not to because I want to get most of the secrets. There's one secret in particular I really want to get because it has a chainsaw in it, and I'm like, I need the chainsaw. And I'm like, okay, how do I get to it? And I keep forgetting. It's that room with the cool teeth that I didn't go into. And I didn't go into it because there's a hurt floor on it. And I'm like, I don't have the invulnerability. And so I picked up the invulnerability, and I wasted it.
Sometimes playing 4D chess just doesn't actually help you.
No!
You gotta go back to 3D.
Oh, here's the invulnerability that I wasted. I'm sorry. I'm in from the future. So I pick up this invulnerability, and then I'm like, fuck the lighting. I don't remember which teleporter is the right one because it's not flashing anymore. Because everything's bright. I'm like, shit.
Doom Guy knew where to go until he didn't.
Yeah. And then I keep going to the wrong one like an asshole. I know it's the one in the top left. And I keep going to this one. And then I go to this. And then I go to the right one. And then I'm like, okay. And then the fucking invulnerability runs out. Literally as I'm getting to the room. Fuck me. And I'm like, okay, well, I have to take the damage. I know there's a rad suit in here, so the damage doesn't last long. But I still took, like, 5 points of damage, okay? It took me, like, 30 seconds of failure to avoid 5 points of damage.
You've entered such high levels of contrarian. You're confusing yourself.
Yeah.
You're just
well, I feel
yourself.
like there's a way that I normally play this that I'm forgetting. And it's like, well, I haven't played this episode in so long. I don't remember what I'm supposed to do. Anyways, this is the one. There's every other one has a Baron in it. This one has 2 Caco Demons, and this one has the yellow key, which you need to get the chainsaw. Oh, it's 3 Caco Demons.
Your greatest enemy in Doom now is yourself.
Yes. I have all the ammo I could dream of. I'm good at killing demons, but I just waste my own time. Oh, here's the thing. The yellow key, it opens a secret wall. It's not even a door. Alright. Whatever.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I don't know if I knew that.
Yeah, there's some pretty fucked up secrets in this episode that are really hard to find. I don't think I get all the secrets in this episode. Just because, like, I don't know. I played this the least. I don't know where everything is. Okay, so here you can see I am not shooting. I cannot shoot my gun.
Why not?
You'll see. There's 2 little. You can see there's sort of black on the top of that. There's a trap. If you shoot, it wakes up all the demons, and then they start teleporting in. I wanted to get all the guns first before I started. And you know what? Some good BFG action. I was a little bit worried I wasn't going to use the BFG enough in this video, because normally I struggle to find a good place to use it, but I use it quite a bit. Quite a bit more than I thought I would. Yeah, Unholy Cathedral. The fuck out of here. 80%
yeah,
secrets.
This is still not my least favorite level. There's another one.
Now I get to Mount Erebus, which I think might... I mean, don't quote me on this. I think this might be the largest, like, by square foot map in the Doom engine, like, in the original game. Obviously, there's bigger megawatts, but this is quite a large level.
I think my least favorite level I'm thinking of is probably not this episode, actually.
Okay.
It might be in Thy Flesh Consumed.
I mean, hey, that's got some contenders for episodes for maps that people don't like. Like I said, I'm kind of a masochist, so I mean, there's a couple of levels I don't like in episode 4, but for the most part, I like it more than most of these levels, just in terms of quality. I don't know. This level is not bad. It's not my favorite. It's got a lot of this. So it's funny. This one feels the most like one of those Doom 2016 levels that's big and sprawling. Because this one doesn't tell you where the exit is. Like, oh my god. This one doesn't tell you where... There's a lot of Caco Demons. It doesn't... Like, it's very... it doesn't telegraph a lot compared to other levels. Other levels are more straightforward. This one is like, figure it out. And it's like, okay. If you know where to go, you can get this level done very quickly. And just because I'm showing the game off, I am choosing to not finish this quickly, which is a mistake maybe on my part, but I don't care. I'm here for the people. They want to see me play this game badly. Flail about. Right?
I feel like this is the sort of level that when other people who were or were going to become game designers took inspiration, or like, we're putting a level like this in Dark Forces.
Oh, well. Yeah.
They're like, we could do a whole exterior base using a design like this.
There was a fascination with a lot of games inspired by Doom that were like, yeah, but Doom is just all corridors. What if you made a big map? And it's like, well, Doom did that too. Doom 2 did that a lot. To varying degrees of success. Because it's like, as it turns out, if you want to make a big open game, you kind of have to make it not just like a regular first-person shooter.
Yeah. I forgot about how some of the terrible decent interiors were. There's a part in this level where I was convinced that I could escape a certain room.
Yeah.
And it was not a good feeling. I was like, this better not be like a Wolfenstein trick.
Yeah.
Where I have to start the whole level over.
Yeah. There's some pretty bad ones in Wolfenstein.
Yeah.
Doom isn't as bad in that regard. There's a couple, but it never makes you, as far as I can remember, it never makes you like restart. Any place that you can get trapped will usually kill you. Which I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I got stuck in this weird teleporter. I thought only monsters could go through that teleporter, but I guess they're only one-time use teleporters, and I just happened to hit it. Every time I've played this level, I've never run into that teleporter. Except for this time. I don't know how I did it. Here's another annoying thing about this game. This lava, in particular, so there's different hurt floors in this game. And they're not bound to the texture. You can make any sector a hurt floor. Which is why some of the blood stuff, I'm like, whatever. Lava makes sense. I'm fine with it. You can make lava hurt me. That's cool. There's different types of hurt floors that each do different percentages of damage over time. This particular hurt floor can actually hurt you through the radiation suit. It's a very slim chance, though. It's like... I don't want to say the number in case I'm super off. It's like less than 5%. I want to say it's like around maybe 2%. Per tick, I should say. The way that hurt floors work means that like they're not going to damage you until a certain tick in the engine. And so...
God, this is the room.
Yeah. Not to get too technical or anything, but it's just like, oh, well, I hate... let me... Fuck that thought. Let me talk about shotgunners for a second. Okay? Let me talk about hit scanners. Can we talk about hit scanners? Okay? I don't... I like fighting against hit scanners, but there was a point earlier in map 2 where I was using the Berserk to punch Lost Souls, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna punch these shotgunners, I like punched it like a pistol guy, and I'm like, what am I doing? If this guy shoots me, I will die. It doesn't matter how weak he is. I have to kill him with something faster than my fist. I have to shoot him with a gun. Otherwise, I'm fucked. Anyways, that's my little rant.
This has been hit scanners.
My little rant about hit scanners. Luckily, I don't know if I'll ever play Final Doom for a video, but there's some pretty annoying chain gunners in Final Doom. Chain gunners in Doom 2 are not so bad. They're fine. But I got stuck here for a second. I was like, what am I doing? This was the point where I started questioning what was going on with my life in this game.
That always happens in Doom.
It does.
You enter such like a state of mind where you're just like thinking about your state of life.
Mm-hmm.
Where you're just like, am I where I want to be?
I'm slowly running out of chain gun ammo because I've been using it too much, and I haven't been picking up enough.
This is why my house.wad got made. Is people realize Doom is just a mirror.
Oh, yeah.
It's just a window into your own psyche.
Yeah, I didn't even bring up the wonderful fire blue texture that loves to absolutely shit on video rendering codecs. Whenever people live stream this game, fire blue, that texture just annihilates streams.
Is it just like blurry hell?
Yeah, pretty much, because awesome. it's blue and it's red, and they pulsate in such a way that it's like having to, you know, not to nerd out too much, but from like a video rendering perspective, there's not enough shared color space, so it has to like re-render it every time, and it's bad, man. It looks great though. I love the way the texture looks, but it makes streams look terrible. I'm curious to see how YouTube will handle it. Probably poorly, but probably not as bad as a stream.
For the myhouse.wad videos I've seen that use the blue fire texture, it seems alright.
Yeah, so YouTube's probably fine then. I mean, if you're running at a high enough, bit rate, then it's fine. And then I'm like lost for a minute here. I'm like, okay, I know where the secret exit is, so I'm gonna go to the secret exit. I'm like trying to make sure that I have the invulnerability. You don't need to rocket jump here. You can actually just strafe, and so you don't. But I like to rocket jump because it's so classic. Like that's how they intended you to get to the secret level.
That's the pro move.
That's the opposite of a pro move. I'm a fucking weirdo. You're supposed to. I mean, I'm doing it listen, it's authorial intent. Sandy Petersen wanted me to rocket jump there, so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna play the game the way he wants me to, even though it's inefficient, because I'm wasting a rocket on myself. Hey, this looks familiar.
Damn, I didn't know the secret level existed, much less had a kick-ass soundtrack.
Yeah.
You just start off in a field of intestines.
Yeah. It's almost like we've been here before.
It's crazy.
The
Oh my
bridge
god.
That falls. Yeah. Talk about reused assets. Oh, and there's a hidden staircase over
I thought
here.
you were leading me somewhere interesting. You just came in to fucking gripe about it.
No, I'm not griping. I'm playing a character.
Who am I talking to?
I will say that it's nice to play this level again with actual weapons. Like, thank God for the chainsaw here. I don't have to waste ammo on these guys. It's a much better go round when you actually have ammo and stuff and weapons. Yeah, pick up those armor shards, 4 imps. Oh, it's a lot more than 4. I thought there were only 4 in here. It's like 8 of them. That's a lot of imps. And the secret's still here, but I didn't go into it for some reason. It doesn't have the rocket in it. Oh, the level didn't end.
Oh, they tricked you.
They tricked you. I wonder why the level didn't end. Oh my god, it's a fucking cyber demon. Luckily, there's an invulnerability here. I kind of fucked up, though. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to kill this guy with the BFG. But then I ran out of cells, and I was like, I don't know what to use, because usually I would use the plasma, because it's the best DPS against him. But now I'm running out of cells. And then I'm like, okay, rockets, I guess. They're not very good, but he's already taken a bunch of damage. Thank God he died before the invulnerability ran out. I would have been fucked. I mean, I can circle strafe, but, So Cyber Demon's dead, but that's not the exit. Where's the exit? And this is what I like about this level. It's the first level, but then you have to backtrack, and there's a bunch of extra stuff that's been added, and it's cool. I like this level a lot. It's a cool concept. And now, because they give you, 100 rockets to deal with that Cyber Demon, even though pro Doom tip, you shouldn't use rockets on the Cyber Demon because he's immune to splash damage. Now I have a shit fuck ton of rockets, which is good. Because I like using the rocket launcher in this game, but they don't ever give you enough rockets. You can never comfortably use it in the first 2 episodes, but you can use it a lot in episode 3, which is cool. The rocket is really good in this game. It's an underrated weapon. I mean, it's dangerous because you can accidentally kill yourself with it. But, what's a little fun without a little risk? Also, a lot of invulnerability spheres in this episode, I'm realizing. There's like 1 every level. totally wasn't running back here to see if the BFG was back here early when I fell and told you about the secret staircase.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I don't like this room because it's like, oh shit, well. And then it's just 1 million shotgun guys. You have to be really careful. Again, to talk about people that say there's not enough shotgun ammo, what are you talking about? You see how many shotgun guys there are in this room? You're never running out, baby. Although, to be fair to those guys, the shotgun isn't really as good in this episode just because there's so many tanky enemies compared to previous episodes where the shotgun can like one-shot, the zombie guys and the imps relatively easily. Not a good idea to use the shotgun against a Baron unless he's already weak like this. But even then I'm like, not weak enough. I got rockets to spare.
Remember when you fight one Baron of Hell at the end of episode 1 or 2?
You fight 2, yeah. Yep. Now they're just regular enemies.
I know. You went from beginning to believe to the 1.
I do really like the progression of this game. I like the progression of this game way more than I like the progression of Doom 2. There's something about the way that you have to pistol start every episode that just, I don't know, makes it feel a lot better, in my opinion. I mean, I love the super shotgun, don't get me wrong, but I also just feel like the level design is. Also, dick move, the level starts and there's 2 shotgun guys that can see you.
Truly dick move.
I mean, I guess it's episode 3. Dick moves are allowed now, but... So, I think this level is probably most people's least favorite.
This is it. Yeah. You fucking masochist piece of shit.
I knew it was gonna be this level you were thinking of. As soon as it wasn't the one that I was thinking of with the teleporters, because this one also has teleporters in it, and I'm like, people hate teleporter puzzles. I bet that's the one you're talking about. Yeah, this level's most people's least favorite. I don't love it either. It's just a bit too many hurt floors for me. I'm okay with the teleporter puzzle, but it's not my favorite. I'm not like loving it.
Oh god, look at the disappearing shit. I hate that.
That's fine. It's one step. You're not even gonna hit the blood. It's all good. And I'm like,
just a hint for what's to come.
Oh yeah, for sure. It gets much worse when you don't have a rad suit. So this is definitely like the first time playthrough Bane of your existence level, because there's so much that you have to memorize about where to go, and talking about Sandy Petersen Dungeons and Dragons dungeons design, just like
Gygaxian horse shit.
Okay, how do these rooms connect? It's like, I don't know, man.
Couldn't fucking tell you.
Yeah. I'll be totally honest. Every time I play this level, I forget where every teleporter goes. I don't remember exactly. I played, like I said, I played through this episode twice before I did this recording, so I had a pretty good idea of where to go, but I still get lost a couple times in this video. It took me less time than I thought it was going to, probably because of the practice. Also, I hate this. You're on a hurt floor and there's a cacodemon, and like, unless you just sprint into that room, you are not getting out. And it's a bad idea to do that, because cacodemons have a very high damage bite attack that if you're right next to them, they will do.
Yeah, what a good level.
This is the Sandy Petersen shit that I'm talking about, okay? He's a nice old man, He's jolly. He's like Santa Claus, kind of. But goddamn, if he doesn't love to torture his players with weird-ass maps. And now we're in a maze where the floor will hurt you if you don't have a rad suit on. Desperately looking for this switch. Thank God I found it.
Trying not to run into other rad suits that you're going to need.
Exactly, because you know you're going to need them later. You're like, don't pick it up.
And then he forces you into shooting at these.
Yeah.
Waste your ammo.
Yeah. I guess you don't have to, but I might as well.
You're going to have to deal with them later.
You're going to have to deal with them at some point. Might as well just get rid of them now. It takes
so long to get to that corridor, too.
Yep. And I'm like, oh, I went to the wrong one because I need the yellow key still.
Awful.
Gotta go find the yellow key.
See it constantly.
Yeah. And I'm like, okay.
You're not allowed to go there until you've earned it or whatever.
I'm like, where's the yellow key? Where's the yellow key? Oh, nope, that's the yellow key door.
Yeah, welcome to hell.
Where's the yellow key? It's, you know that gif of The Weeknd when he's at like I think it was the Super Bowl, and he's like in that glass maze mirror. That's how I feel. That's how I feel when I play this level. I'm like trying to find my way out of this fucking hall of mirrors. I can't do it.
You can see the exit, but you have to get through the mirrors.
Exactly. And I'm like, okay, well, this is not the yellow key, but I can see the yellow key.
Yeah,
but I know I can get there. So I'm gonna cheat a little bit. Not cheat. I'm actually playing the game legitimately, but you can actually sideways sprint fast enough to get onto this platform, and I fucked it up. I'm like, oh, I'm doing it wrong.
That's pretty cool.
And then I'm like, okay, there we go. And I got it once, and I was like trying to show it off that I could get back, but I fucked it up. You're supposed to raise a bridge. There's like another room you have to go to with a switch, and I was like, I want to get out of this level as fast as possible.
Yeah,
get me out of here.
I wish I had known I could do that, because this level took me like 45 minutes, and I was like, this is like going to work. I don't want to do this. I'm not getting paid for this.
Imagine if your work commute was Limbo
every day.
Oh God. That's so funny to me. Thank God I can just leave.
Thank God you know this game so well you can just end this level as soon as possible.
And what's funny is I know it super well. Still took me 6 minutes to get through.
I feel like I just got my COVID shot. You just got it over with, just a little prick, and then it's over. All right, here we go.
So this is notoriously a very easy boss, and so I was like, well, how can I make this challenging for myself? I'm gonna kill all the demons that are in this room, except for the boss. I'm gonna kill all the demons first. Spoiler alert: there's still 6 minutes left in the video. You can probably tell that this did not work well in my favor. I was like, okay, now I just have to kill the boss. This is easy, right? Oops, he saw me, and he does so much damage that I can't kill him. Or whatever. So now I have to pistol start. I'm
glad you rotated to express your frustration.
Yeah. Well, you gotta do something. So now I'm like, okay, I've never had to do this level pistol start before in my life. I know from my experience that all bosses are immune to splash damage, so the rocket is my last resort. So I'm like, okay, this game, it also gives you a plasma rifle. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go get the plasma and then I'm like, oh shit. So one of the annoying things about the Spider Mastermind is that it's a hit scan boss. You know, say what you will about the Cyber Demon doing a lot of damage. If you circle strafe him, you can dodge his rockets. You can't dodge this machine gun. And it does so much damage. So I'm like, how do I do this? Now I have to solve the puzzle. Because normally what you do is you just run up into his face and shoot the BFG 2 or 3 times, and he dies. But now I have to actually think. And
now you have to fight the boss.
Now I have to fight the boss. Quote unquote, the intended way, I guess. and I have to play my life. That's the interesting thing, that you really don't have to do in Doom that often. Most of the time, health is so plentiful that you don't have to dodge. But now...
We get the Dark Souls edition of this boss fight.
Exactly. Now we have to do the Dark Souls. Only, we don't get to get the souls off the ground when we're done. We lose everything, every time. Because this game is brutal. Okay? It's hard. But, you know, I left this all in. I could have just fucking, you know, IDKFA'd my way to success. But I chose to do the honorable thing and pistol start this fucking guy. Okay, so here's where the play-by-play comes in. This is what I have to do. I go, okay, this guy, I know he's hit scan. That's bad. But if I can get some of the other demons to start taking some of the damage, I know that infighting will happen. And then the other demons will start damaging the boss for me. Because I know that I don't have enough ammo to fucking deal with this guy on my own. Creative solutions. I have to let the Baron do some work, okay? And he's getting in there. He's doing it. Look at him go. Look at my boy go.
Look at your Pokemon go.
Fuck. I'm so weak. I have to play my life. Now, if I get hit once, I'm dead. Everything does more than 2% damage in this room. So now it's real.
Doom's fascinating, because they leave in strategies for if you die and you have to restart.
Yep, every
There's
level
still
can be
a way
completed.
out.
Every level can be completed with a pistol start. It's very difficult. This is honestly probably, at least in my experience, one of the hardest levels, because there are 2 guns and very little ammo, no health pickups, and 1 armor pickup, and that's it. And you just gotta go with it. And now I'm trying to get this fucking meatball to get out of this room so that he'll fight the Spider Mastermind. He's doing damage. And this is the smart. I'm like, okay, he's shooting him. I can successfully get in. He's not going to shoot me if he's shooting him. Okay, and this is the scary part. All the other monsters are dead. All the ammo I have is left is in the pistol. And I can't let him shoot me once. Luckily, I know the AI well enough. The Spider Mastermind does not start shooting until he stops walking. So if I ever see him stop walking, I'm just going to take cover immediately. And I got him. Oh.
Yeah, bro. Pistoled the fucking spider demon.
Oh my god.
You have earned this ending.
The loathsome spider demon. Yeah, tell me about it.
Yes, it has had its ass kicked for all time.
For all time.
The hidden doorway opens and it leads you right to your bed.
Yep. The green fields of Earth. Home at last. Thank God.
Oh, sequel time.
Yep. It's good that no Hellspawn could have come through that door with you. ...
Okay, Sandy. Except that may not have been Sandy. Oh,
Nah,
I didn't know the
probably
fucking
Sandy.
bunny was in this. That's horrible.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yes. R.I.P. to Daisy.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, no!
Oh, what a bummer, dude.
I love this cityscape and these skyscrapers that are just surrounded by a field of grass. Kind of weird.
I love 90s art where they're just like, let's just put our fucking fever dream in here.
Yeah. I do genuinely love the abstract focal length that's going on here with the curve of the buildings. It's like, what is going on there? But I like it.
I feel like it was just part of like the artistic collective unconscious of the 90s where they were trying to merge lush green fields with gigantic glass skyscrapers. I don't know why that was a 90s thing, but I don't know. People saw those cases of Fruitopia and they're like, let's make a utopia. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Star Trek Next Gen just wrapped up, and they're like, let's make that reality. Look at this art.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's got that vibe to it. I appreciate whatever they were going for there.
Can you not get that ending on like the lowest difficulty?
It's just the ending to episode 3.
Oh, weird. I must have accidentally skipped past all of it or something.
Yeah, you can definitely skip past it if you're not waiting for it. You have to wait for the text to go away before it pops up. Yep, that's Doom.
That's Doom. That is not Thy Flesh Consumed.
No, we'll get to
came
that.
out after Doom 2, I think, right?
It did. The order was original Doom, which was the first 3 episodes, and then Doom 2, and then Ultimate Doom, which was just it was a store-sold repackaging of Doom, but it included episode 4. And even though it came out after Doom 2, we're still going to be playing it first, just because it's built to be played, in my opinion, before Doom 2, even though it came out afterwards. Definitely how it feels.
Yeah. It occurs to me I fucked up the ending to that recording because I kept talking after the end screen appeared.
That's fine, I don't care.
Okay. When should we stop recording?
I don't know. You can stop now if you want.
Okay. I don't know if I have anything more interesting to say, and if I do, I don't know where you're going to put it because there's not enough video for it.
I'll probably cut most of this ending out. I don't know. We'll see.
All right.